Welcome, YouTubers. Welcome, everybody. My name is Tamika, and this will be my first upload on my YouTube channel. I'm a little nervous, but it's okay. It's okay. So today, the message that I want to deliver is about transformation, synchronicity, spiritual growth, and good luck. So I would like to welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. There will be more uploads to come. This is my very first upload. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about the message too as well. So let's get into the good stuff. So what I'm gonna do is tell you guys a story and what happened today, to me today. So today, I go out and smoke my hookah almost every morning. So I went out this morning to smoke my hookah, and on the windowsill, I seen butterfly wings and a dead ladybug. So yes, I know the first thing that comes to your mind is, okay, they're dead. That means death. But I just want to get into a deeper level and meaning of what it means. So as far as butterfly, I have a background story for butterfly. My dad, he have always called me Butterfly since I was little. That's my nickname, Butterfly. I have a whole bunch of butterfly necklaces, and also, you know, I see butterflies all the time. So I'm gonna give you my personal information about a butterfly. So, you know, being dark skinned, growing up dark, you know, I used to get picked on because of my complexion. So I felt like God, every time I thought bad about myself or negative about myself, I would see a black butterfly. And every time. And I felt like that was a confirmation from God to let me know that I'm black and beautiful. So butterflies, they have a significant meaning to me already. Also, not too long ago, I had a butterfly land on my face too. It was ironic, but it landed on my face. And as far as the spiritual meaning of a butterfly, I'm going to break it down to you so you have an understanding of what it means. So with the butterfly, the spiritual meaning for butterfly is transformation, a powerful transformation. Now, it also means transformation in your personal life, as well as your personality wise too as well. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my little keynotes I have right here. So yes, also is also signifies moving through difficult changes in your life. It also signifies changes, renewal, rebirth. Also signifies enlightenment of playfulness, elevation from earthly matters, and tuning into your emotional and spiritual growth. So finding those two wings, to me, it signified a lot. Like I said in this video, I'm gonna talk about, you know, spirituality. I have recently came into my spiritual awakening. Some people may call it, awakening your third eye and everything else. But whatever you want to call it, for me, my spirituality is getting in touch with who I am as a person, my life purpose, my life goals, what I want to do in life, you know, and honoring God. Of course, I'm going to always honor God. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And also, you know, the universe, divine, everything, signs and synchronicities, seeing numbers repeated over and over again. So as I walked into my spiritual awakening, yeah, it was hard. It was very challenging for me. You know, when you live your life every day the same way, You wake up not knowing what's next. You just basically go with the flow of life, working a 9 to 5 job, making sure you work to pay bills, not really connecting with who you are and what your life purpose is on this earth. So I'm gonna give you a background story about me. Being a single mom, having to work to pay bills, you really don't have the option to, oh, I'm gonna do what I want to do, or I'm gonna do what I like to do, and actually feel comfortable in doing it. So I would work multiple jobs. You know, it was jobs I did enjoy. You know, I had a lot of customer service job, telemarketing. I worked in daycare centers. I was a preschool teacher because I love children. I love children. So working in those fields and doing those things, you know, I enjoy helping people. So that's one thing about me. I know that's one of my gifts is helping others. So I enjoyed helping people. So working on the phone, telemarketing, it was more than just a job to me. I would talk to my customers like, you know, we knew each other for years. And I love my customers. Just like the children at the daycare, I love them like they were my own. So actually working, you know, just to pay bills, just to get a paycheck, I'm gonna be honest, I was not happy. Not happy at all. I mean, I was happy, of course, because the money was coming in. You know, when the money comes in, you have enough to pay your bills and do what you gotta do. You know, having a child, having to be the only parent providing for the child, you know, I was set financially set. But deep down inside, I was really unhappy. You know, I forced myself to get up and go to these jobs every day. You bust your butt, and it's like, they don't honor you. If something was to happen to you, you know what? They're gonna go ahead and interview the next person and replace you. So for me, that was an eye-opener. You know, when I wanted to take days off, or if I was sick, or if I needed just a day to myself just to collect and get myself together, it was a problem, or it was a write-up, or you had to ask or request a day off. Me personally, I feel like, why do I have to request a day out of my time, out of my life, you know, for a job? And they'll replace you anyways. So for me, that was crazy. So one day, you know, I was at my job. You know, I had a good job paying decent money. And, you know, things just started going so crazy. Like, I worked 4 weeks and didn't get a paycheck, and we're supposed to get paid every 2 weeks. But yes, I worked 4 weeks, didn't get a paycheck. I went to go clock in the one day, and I couldn't sign in to clock in to get my hours to get paid. And so my supervisor the one day, we had a video conference, and she helped me clock in and everything. And we went in, video chat and everything, went in, put my time in, you know, what time I came in, what time I left for the whole 2 weeks. And then I went in the next day and to look at my hours when I clocked in, and everything was missing. So I'm like, okay, God, this is it. Like, this is enough. So I really had to sit down and think. Like, it was more so of a emotional thing for me. And it was like, dang, like, I'm coming here every day, I'm busting my butt, you know, and it was proof evident, you know, working in that type of field in customer service, telemarketing, you get graded for your calls. And I had high grades, you know, well performance, good survey levels, and it just wasn't it. It just wasn't enough. So I was just like, okay, it's time for a change. So then I actually decided to quit. You know, not knowing how I'm gonna make ends meet, not knowing what I'm gonna do next, what's coming for me. But I did know that I wanted to go back to school. So the story was, I did go back to school. I ended up going back to school for cosmetology. I went to cosmetology school when I lived in Pennsylvania, and I finished, got my certificate, and I had moved out here where I'm at now in North Carolina. So in the cosmetology field, you do have 5 years to use those credited hours if you wanted to transfer to a different school. So North Carolina, you actually need more hours than Pennsylvania. So I went back to school thinking I would be able to transfer all my hours from Pennsylvania. And come to find out, it was only like 200 hours I was able to transfer. But in actuality, I really wanted to go to esthetician school. And what esthetician school is like, the spa, facials, waxing, eyebrows, makeup, stuff like that. So, out in North Carolina, I couldn't find any schools that took financial aid that would accept just taking financial aid and you wouldn't have to pay out of pocket. So I was like, okay, I sucked it up. I went to cosmetology school because with the cosmetology license, you'll still be able to do esthetician work. But deep down inside, I really didn't want to do hair no more. So the one day I was going to school and I was just bored. Not just one day, but every day. I just was bored. So I'm sitting there because of stuff that I already knew. And I'm sitting in class and I'm like, oh, something's got to give. So the following week after that, it came to me going to class. Now, I didn't have any gas in my car. The school from my house was like 30 minutes away. And I was like, look, I'm not going to make it today. So during that time when I was like, look, I'm just not going to go today, I got a phone call. And the phone call was from a school, an esthetician school that I had looked into a while back. And they called me and they're like, hey, Tamika, you know, we see your information in the system and we have an open availability for you. So I'm like, oh, okay, yes. And they also accept financial aid, a blessing. And so I took that offer. And I was like, okay, yes, most definitely. So they sent me the paperwork. I was in there filling it out fast. Like, okay, this is it, this is that. Okay. Oh, application fee, here you go. And I got accepted. So, you know, I don't start school until November. So I'm on the waiting process. And boy, is this waiting process a waiting process. I'm being so patient for everything. And that's one thing I can say is with God and with me, I'm patient for a lot of things in my life. But patience taught me a lot. So yes, patience taught me a lot. So back to my story about, you know, finding the butterfly wings and the ladybug. Yes, I know, they were dead. It was dead. The butterfly was dead. The ladybug was dead. But it's a live story that'll bring life to everybody because it brought life to myself. So I want to give you the spiritual meaning of the ladybug. So the spiritual meaning of the ladybug also means transformation. Also means connected deeply in all aspects and manner with spirituality. It also represents good luck, good fortune, protection, love as well. So, with all those in mind with the ladybug and the butterfly, it means all type of transformations for me. And with that transformation, and with me actually deciding to not work right now at the moment and decide to follow my dreams and go back to school for something that I really enjoy and I really want to do, you know, I had to have faith and to know that God has my back regardless. You know, even though I'm not working, I lie to you not, God makes a way to provide. I have food on the table. I have clothes on my back. I have gas in my car when I need to go places. And I'm content with that. Before, you know, like I said, I would have to work multiple jobs. And for me, money was stability for me. I mean, it still is in a sense, but that was like everything. So if I didn't have money, I got into like this deep depression mode, like depression. Like it was to the point that I wouldn't get out of bed. I wouldn't eat. Like I was just always thinking about, oh my God, I need money. I need money. I need money. I need money. But in actuality, you need more than money to survive. Yes, money can provide you things, materialistic things. But if you're not really healing inside or really working on inside of you, money is nothing. Because when you die, you can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. You know? And when it's gone, what you gonna do? I mean, hey. But, you know, so it put me in a mode of deep search within myself to find out who I am as a person, who I am as a woman, who I am as a mother, who I am as a lover, who I am on this earth. What is my purpose? What am I here for? And I know I'm not the only person who asks that question. It's like, what am I here for? Like, why am I here? What's my purpose? So once I started asking those questions, boy, reality hit me in the face hard. So I also want to get on, you know, during that time I was in a long-term relationship. It was on and off, you know, and of course there was issues. So, you know, being able to look inside and actually know what you want out of life and love and relationships, you face the truth and reality. And if that love life isn't aligning up to, you know, what you want and what you need, and not only what you want and need, but for me, love is happiness, joy, peace, togetherness, and of course, balance. You gotta have a balanced relationship. That's what's important. And my relationship struggled. So, you know, I decided to let that go and actually love myself and work on myself. And if it wasn't for that, you know, I wouldn't be figuring out who I am, what I want, what I desire in life. And as well as, you know, career-wise, love-wise, you know, being a parent. So, you know, I took a step back and I ended the relationship. So mind you, I'm going through so many things at one time, as far as career-wise, as far as love life-wise, you know, and actually seeking truth and who I am and what I wanted out of life. So, you know, a lot of things came to me with signs, synchronicity, you know, so I started looking things up. What's the meaning of a butterfly? What's the spiritual meaning of a ladybug? What's, like, when I see numbers, like, I see a lot of numbers in synchronicity, like 1111. That's a number. When I went outside and I seen the ladybug and the butterfly wings, that's the number that was on the clock. And I see 1111 every day. If it's not 1111, then it's 111. So I actually took into consideration to search up, what's the angel number 1111? What's the angel number 111? You know, because I've seen these numbers frequently, every day. So I'm like, I want to look this up. I want to see the meaning and what it really means. And every time I would look up those numbers, it always aligned with everything I was dealing with that day, or even in that week, or even in life in general. So, you know, a lot of people may think, oh, that's crazy. No, it's really not crazy. It's life. And, you know, that's how I discovered my true purpose. So when I brought up the 1111, like I said, that was the number that was on the clock when I went outside and found the butterfly wings and the ladybug. So I do want to break down to you what 1111 means. So 1111 means new beginnings. What I just spoke about earlier, you know, new beginnings, transformation, figuring out who I am, what's my purpose in life. Also, new opportunities. Also dealing with, you know, me in school and getting that out of the blue phone call to actually go to a school and take courses that I really want to do. It also means taking inspired action. I feel like, you know, taking that inspired action is actually making this YouTube channel and starting to share my information with you guys, with my process and the things that I have endured and went through at the time of my awakening, or not even my awakening, just in life general. You know, maybe I can help somebody out who's going through the same thing or worse. And if just one of my videos touched one person, I'm okay with that because it touched me. And I just want everybody to be blessed in life. Also, is achieving in success, independence and leadership, and individuality. So basically, you know, like I said in the beginning of the video, just finding your life purpose. And that's really important. It's important to your soul. It's important to you. And that will provide you true happiness, you know. A lot of people may try to find happiness in, you know, alcohol or drugs or sex or money or relationships or family, you know, just tangible things. But, you know, when you do those things and you do it for the moment, when you sober up, or when reality hits and when that relationship falls apart or that money's gone, and like I said, when you sober up, you still have that same feeling inside where you're empty, sad, down, like you just don't feel whole. So for me, that was enough for me. Like, I'm a happy person. I like to be happy. I like to smile. I like to laugh. I like to have a good time, you know, and deep down inside, I knew I was like really hurting. And I knew it was so much more to life than what meets the eye. So much more. So I decided to take that step and walk by faith. And I've been walking ever since. I've been walking ever since. So I do want to get on the ladybug that I seen outside too. So with the ladybug, I decided to count the spots. So the ladybug had 20 spots, 10 on each side. So, you know, like I said, I do my research, I look up stuff, look up information. So I looked up, what does the angel number 20 mean spiritually? So what I got was one of confidence, determination, optimistic, positivity. It influenced you to go the long way and go the way to make your life better. And it also signifies that you are on the right path for your life journey. So, to sum it all up, you know, like I said, the life path, I'm determined to get where I need to be, to have a successful job, a successful career, you know, and eventually branch off and be my own boss, have my own business, run my own company. You know, that's all I want to do. And, you know, during everything, you know, being able to stay balanced and focused and driven no matter what. I'm not gonna lie, there's times I still wake up every morning and be like, oh my gosh, can some money fall out the sky? Can somebody just come to me? But, you know, it's a waiting process, and I'm just waiting it out. But in the meantime, I did have so much free time. Like, in my free time, you know, I read spirituality books. I started writing in a journal. I started doing affirmations every day. So I actually have this big affirmation board on my bedroom wall. And it has about, I want to say like maybe 10 affirmations that I repeat to myself every day out loud. And I repeat them, each of them 3 times every day. Also, on the other side of my bedroom wall, I have my goals, which is my short-term goals and my long-term goals. And I look at those every day because I'm determined to make a way and to do what I want to do in life and be happy. So I do want to advise you too that when I recorded this video, the number 1010 was on the clock. So I looked up the 1010 spiritual meaning, and it means time for personal development, spiritual awakening, enlightenment. Keep your thoughts focused and vision focused on your soul mission. Elevated vibrations that will attract positive abundance and keeping positive energy in life. And it's reaching your potential and having purpose in life. So, also, I do want to tell y'all, every morning I wake up, I sage the crap out my room. Like, I have bundles and bundles and bundles of sage just in my room, sitting on my little desk with my little crystals. You know, speaking of crystals, I do got my crystals here now. You know. I got all my crystals. Gotta show y'all those. Those are important. Can't forget clear quartz. And my paddle stick. You know, I saged before I started recording. Said my little prayers for the universe, to God. You know. But yes, I sage my room all the time to welcome in positive energy, remove any negativity from myself and in the environment. So yes, I'm a positive person about positive energy, being happy, keeping that energy positive. And yeah, to sum it all up, yep. But you know, I decided to record today. I was actually gonna wait, I don't know when I was gonna actually record, but in my mind, I actually was like, oh, I'm gonna wait a little bit out. And then I'm like, Tamika, what's stopping you? So when I did go outside and I seen the butterfly wings and the ladybug, and I'm like, okay. And then I read the meaning of all of those. I was like, yeah, it's time. So this is my first video, you know, about spirituality, transformation, good luck, prosperity, good vibes, good energy. And I hope it blessed some of y'all, for real. But I also want to say, you know, I'm not going to talk about, oh, it was so great, spirituality, awakening, it's so great. No, it is good. Don't get me wrong, it is good. But when you get down to the nitty gritty and you get down in the depths of you, the little spots you try to hide from everybody in the world and yourself, oh, that stuff starts to come out. There have been plenty, when I say plenty of nights I have broke down crying, like laying on my face on the floor, just crying and praying like, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like, or oh my God, like, man, because you're actually, you know, looking at the sides of you that you try to hide or hide from the world, and that you really didn't acknowledge. Because don't get me wrong, I think I'm never wrong. Like, you say, Tamika, oh no, I'm like, nah, you were wrong. Let me tell you, you were wrong. But in actuality, being able to actually have the time to sit down and pray and meditate, you know, that icky stuff in you, it starts to come on out. But let me tell you, once it comes out, you know, you get poured into with love, peace, joy, abundance. So, you know, while you release certain things, it's still things that pours into you at the same time. So it's not like you keep releasing all this stuff and you just empty. No. Joy, love, peace, and light comes right on in, as long as you welcome it. As long as you welcome it. And, you know, I'm welcoming this whole process. I enjoy this process. It's teaching me a lot. I actually started painting. You know, I always like to color and draw and stuff like that. But I actually started sitting down and painting. Like I said, I write in my journal. I write a lot of manifestations in my journal. I write a lot of affirmations. So in that free time, I'm just getting to know myself and who I am. and what I actually like in my creative side of me. My very creative side that, you know, I try to put away because I'm like, I don't got time for that. I gotta go to work. I gotta pay these bills. I gotta be a mom. But yet, in actuality, even though you still have to do those things in life, it still opens up the time for you to do the things that you enjoy, to tap into your creative side and the things that you were put here on earth to do. So just like now when I'm shooting this YouTube video, my very first video, I hope it's a blessing to y'all because it was a blessing to me. I was a little bit nervous, but I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna just let it flow how it's supposed to flow, and that's it. But I do want to thank everybody for your time and patience and your followings, and I'm gonna speak it into existence, and your likes and your shares and your love, because there is more to come. Even in your transformation, there is more to come. A butterfly goes through so many different stages as a caterpillar, then the larva, then it gets to spread its beautiful wings and fly. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to fly and spread my beautiful wings and my beautiful light to everybody around the world. And I hope this video touched you. I hope this video brings some enlightenment to your life, to let you know that you're not alone. There's other people going through the same thing that you're going through. And you do have the strength, you do have the knowledge, you do have the power, and you do have the faith to get through. And I just want to encourage you to always keep your faith. Walk by faith and not by sight. Because sometimes things may seem so crazy, you know? They may seem like, oh my God, is it going to get better? Like, oh my God, when is this turnaround going to come? But, you know, always have patience, be faithful, have faith, and pray. You know, be faithful to God because He's faithful to you. Like I said, He will never leave you without. He provides clothes, food, everything you need. Everything you need. And that's a necessity, is for real, to survive. You know, and like I said, money issues, like, it'd be random times, like, I check my account, there's money in there, random money. I'm like, oh, where'd that come from? But hey, thank you. I needed that. So, you know, keep your peace, keep your love, keep your joy, keep your smile. No matter what is going on in this world, just know that there is a God. And there is a way. And when there is a will, there is a way. And stay positive, stay blessed. I love you guys. I hope this video touched some of you guys in, you know, the right areas in your heart. And know that there's more to come. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your likes. And have a good one. Bye, YouTube.